The Supreme Court could rule as soon as tomorrow in a case that will decide the future of legalized abortion in this country. It's a fair bet the conservative majority court will overturn or at least weaken Roe v. Wade, the 50-year-old precedent that made abortion legal nationwide. That would send the issue back to the states, where some are arguing this isn't just a moral issue, it's an economic one. Scott Cohn is live in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, a state that's already learning about what happens when culture and the economy collide. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Eamon. Yeah, when we rate the state's business climates every year, as we're about to do again this year, one of the categories that we look at is life, health, and inclusion. And this is why the battle between culture and the economy playing out here in real time over the state's parental rights and education law, the one that critics call Don't Say Gay. Disney, under pressure from its employees, spoke out against the law. Governor Ron DeSantis had Disney's special taxing privileges here at Disney World revoked. And now the plot thickens.
You saw what Governor Ron DeSantis had to say about Disney.
This state is governed by the best interests of the people of this state, not by any one woke corporation.
Left unsaid, Florida is still planning to pay Disney more than $500 million in subsidies to move 2,000 jobs here from California. Proof, says one subsidy watchdog, that there's less to the DeSantis crusade than meets the eye.
This is not a governor reforming corporate welfare. I think he's picking Disney as a way to play to his base.
But now Disney has just announced it will delay moving the jobs from California, which was supposed to start this year, until 2026. The company isn't saying exactly why and didn't respond to our emails. But some employees who were told they'd lose their jobs if they didn't move were demanding the move be stopped. Florida Democrats, like State Representative Anna Askamani of Orlando, say this is what happens when politicians wage culture war.
It has an economic ripple effect where companies who are trying to attract top talent realize that they can't do that in a state that doesn't welcome a diverse populace.
A spokesman for DeSantis declined to speculate on why Disney is delaying the expansion. And by law, the company can't collect the tax credits until it creates the jobs. But the spokesman said Florida is booming regardless, leading the nation in state-to-state migration. Disney is an important employer, he says, but it's not the only major company or industry in Florida.
Other companies are watching, though. We surveyed the CNBC Global CFO Council. That's a group of financial executives from a cross-section of companies. When asked if they agree with the statement that a company should do business in a place where laws are open and inclusive, 50% agreed, only 35% disagreed. And the stakes get even higher when it comes to abortion. By more than 2 to 1, the executives said that a state's restrictions on abortions could, in fact, influence where they make their location decisions. We should point out, Eamon, we're not going to look at abortions in this year's top states for business rankings because it's such a moving target, but it's something that the economic development community is watching closely and carefully.
Scott, thank you. A big issue for companies there.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.